What is going on, everyone? Is there a chance that the Houston Texans trade for San Francisco 49ers quarterback Trey Lance with the obvious connections with DeMeco Ryans and new offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick coming from San Francisco, and with the rumblings that the Houston Texans might not even want a quarterback at 2, should general manager Nick Caserio be exploring all options to get a very good QB on this Houston Texans roster? We're going to discuss that next, guys. But right before we do, we are 8 days away from the NFL draft. If you are going to the Houston Texans draft party this year, it will be at Miller Lite Outdoor Theater. I will be there. My boy, the lead, will be there. And we are trying to get a group together. Follow me on Twitter at 713HSP. Let's catch a vibe. Let's catch a beer. I will be also giving away this mini Houston Texans helmet. How you win that is be the first person to come find me. Let's take a picture, and then on camera, I ask you some Houston Texans questions, man. I am excited for it. Tickets have already sold out. What the VIP tickets have, because a potential quarterback might be coming. Now, in regards to Trey Lance, right, let's not forget 49ers traded up so many picks to go up there and got him, passing on guys like Justin Fields. Ian Rappaport, he put out a tweet. The 49ers have received inquiries from several teams looking into a potential trade for former number 3 pick quarterback Trey Lance. The conversations have been the result of San Fran fielding those calls, not making them, with teams aware that Brock Purdy is likely the future starter. Now, there's the immediate 49ers connection, right? DeMeco Ryans just came from there. New offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick, he just came from there. So obviously he wants a QB who knows that Shanahan system up and down like the back of his hand. And that is something that Trey Lance knows. We've seen Trey Lance play against this Houston Texans team, 2 touchdowns, 253 yards. It kind of seems like the Houston Texans should be or were one of those teams that have called about Trey Lance. We know that the Tennessee Titans have been rumored to be one of those teams as well. They need a QB. And why I like this is because it opens up options for the Houston Texans. Well, first, what is the draft compensation for a Trey Lance? We've seen cap and trade say a 3rd this year, a 5th next year would do it for San Fran. You have some other Houston Texans fans just saying, well, offer them the 33rd pick in this year's draft, the 2nd pick in the 2nd round. Some might say that's a little bit too high from San Fran, but if you want a guy, go out there and get him. And trading for Trey Lance, it opens up so many options for you. Because at pick 2, you could trade back all the way to 7 because C.J. Stroud and the Atlanta Falcons, they didn't meet today. So hopefully it's love at first sight and they're willing to give up so much draft picks to move up to 2. You could also trade back to 12. The endless possibilities are there for the Houston Texans. We know that it's not just a quarterback, that this team needs. Center, edge, linebacker, skill position players. This team is nowhere near complete. And also, when you trade for Trey Lance, it takes away, the pressure of a young rookie quarterback in a new rebuild trying to be successful, right? DeMeco Ryans has said it himself that he thinks it is unfair to put all this pressure on a young rookie QB. Another good thing about trading for Trey Lance is you're not totally or heavily invested into him. We know there was 2 potential quarterbacks coming out next year, Caleb Williams, Drake May. And I know everyone hates to have that, just wait till next year's, just wait till next year talks. But with the injury history of Trey Lance and the kind of not knowing what he is yet, he's only played in 8 games, right? Only 102 pass attempts. Is there something in Trey Lance? You could easily cut ties from him if it just doesn't work out. And the Houston Texans, like I said, would trade him back from 2, would potentially trade him back from 12. They would have so much ammo to go out there and get the quarterback that they need. If you are not sold on CJ, AR-15, and Will Levis, and I think Trey Lance should be a route that the Houston Texans should look at. You guys let me know how would you feel about the possibility of the Houston Texans getting Trey Lance. As always, go Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.